there are certain phrases that you hear every week in South County Toastmasters. Number 3, Tom, you are looking good. Thank you, Carl. Number 2 is, what is this competent leader stuff? And the number 1 phrase you hear most often in South County Toastmasters is, I forgot. Oh, I forgot my SD card. I can't do a video. I forgot my competent communicator manual. I can't be evaluated. I forgot my competent leader manual. I forgot my name badge. I forgot pencil and paper. I forgot. I hear it so often. Well, I'm going to show you a technique tonight that's going to take that I forgot and change it into I've got. Here it is. Are you ready? It's sort of a secret. It's called the Toastmaster Bag. The Toastmaster Bag, how obvious. I should have thought of that. Oh, I am a big bag person. I saw Jerry Paul come in here with that big old yellow bag, and Alita's got a bag. And you know, I am probably one of the king of bags. I have a bag for just about everything. I belong to CERT, Community Emergency Response Team. I got a bag for that. I got a bug out bag in case we have the zombie apocalypse. I'm ready. I got a bag for first aid. I've got a bag with all my emergency supplies. I got a bag when I go to school tomorrow and take a class at Merrimack. I've got a bag for just about everything. And of course I have a Toastmaster bag. So I thought tonight I would sort of show you what I have in my bag. And maybe you could get a few ideas from that. So in my bag here I got my name badge. You know, if you don't bring your name badge, 25 cents. You know, do the math on that, $13 every year. Howard, that adds up. So the Toastmaster bag saved you 13 bucks right there. The other thing I like to have in my bag is I usually bring some water. And I usually bring a camera, you know, just in case I need to take some pictures. And of course I need paper. Everybody needs paper. Already I've been writing some notes about different things. I got a note for Bob to see Bob, talk to Bob later on. And I can't keep a couple other sort of small bags inside my big bag. This little bag here has got SD cards, so I don't forget my SD cards for the video. It's got some quarters because, you know, we normally have that word of the evening, which I almost always forget. And I have a little bag of pencils and pens. And of course, Steve has got my competent communicator book. I got my competent leader book here. And actually, I got my Scared Speechless book. I usually just bring this around. This is a book I wrote. And I got my club manual. So it's always good to have this. And even in the club manual, I have some extra stuff that maybe you don't have. I put in the schedule and the list of members and the meeting format, all that sort of stuff. So I got a lot of good information here. And one of the last things I actually have is a competent leader checklist, because the competent leader format is pretty hard to keep track of. And so I just keep it on a clipboard and I can check off things. So that's it. Now some of you are probably saying to yourself at this point, Tom, I know this seems like a pretty simple system, seems pretty obvious, but I'm looking at this bag here and this looks like a pretty expensive bag. You know, this probably cost you $4 or $5. And actually, no, it was free. But, you know, if you don't have a bag at home, say you just are, you know, you run out of stuff and you just don't have a bag that you can use and you don't want to spend $4 or $5, if you go to the St. Louis County Library, you can buy a bag like this, which is perfectly fine. It's nice and large, good for groceries too, Howard. It only costs $1. So even Howard has no excuse for not having a bag. He says, too much, too much. It's not too much. Howard, here you go. I'm going to give you this bag just for you, Howard. So that's my system. Let's put it all together again. Let's summarize. Let's see if we can try to understand this very sophisticated, super secret system that I have. Step number 1, buy a bag, get a bag, go to the library, spend $1. Step number 2, you put your Toastmaster stuff in the bag, just like that. Everything that you're going to need for the meeting. Step number 3, when you go to the meeting, what do you grab the bag and you take it with you. You put it in the car. And finally, step number 4, after the meeting, you take all your stuff that you had gotten out, you put it back in the bag, and you take it home. Oh my God, this is such a great system. I think I ought to patent it. It is so revolutionary that everybody should have it. So, in summary, let's get rid of all of those I forgots. Let's not use that excuse anymore. Let's get rid of that phrase in South County Toastmasters. Now, the phrase that you can still use, though, is, Tom, you are looking good. Thank you.